argument I buy a make it say DUMSOR is because of Akosombo. Omo bua complete. And kudos to me Obi. Because I saw that Obi corrected that narrative. Intro. Say you want to come and fabricate a story. Say DUMSOR na Ebano is because of Akosombo. The entire Ghana, Akosombo Kani Omodima Ghana is about 20% pay. The entire Ghana, Kani yenye free Akosombo ni about 20% pay. Majority of Ghana, your power generation in free Akosombo.
If you made that say, now maybe that question I didn't why I call say I didn't know why so fair like this. Me, say me tell whom you TV so no. Now when you I didn't ana whether na wakonya US no na abru sa no ama ye uye obroni sa no if you adwon ho na tra ba bia wo trade na ba bia wo no 247 ye mu nyina ya ba order enti gyan na enya Ghana for asema o mo na ne wo kan political minim ne wo kan ade a wo kan minim ne won a wo kan ma wo baby you don't have problem with DUMSOR over there. So all this kind of cheap politics are we ama hwan onia aha AZ political show na nsem no de ba ye be kan se ne city ya no mesro bia se oba ha hwe video na no subscribe no wa share bo modi answer benya like ma like no na kire odo emaye said DUMSOR ya abaya MPP for no mo abai wa no bia afa no chinchiren wo manu be wu
majority of Ghana your power generation in free Akosombo biem gas and gas any other things oil near here they generating free Akosombo level. But you see, it is the reason why DUMSOR is back under NDC Mahama too, no, is because of the unnecessary politics here. They can't answer me here. The unnecessary politics here. They can't answer me here. It is unnecessary because Kania is a national issue, and only affect 24-hour economy. DUMSOR will affect it because Obia. What Kania Kakra is stable, no 24-hour economy over the last 1.5 years to be here, Tio. What Kania no partner is stable, not DUMSOR ni hono. 24-hour economy na President Mahama Kaso Ben 1.5 years in to be here. Into DUMSOR Nankasa is even a year present, it's undermining NDC Nankasa 24-hour economy. It will be senseless for any NDC full soldier and any NDC supporter to insult Obi because we are complaining about DUMSOR. The person who's complaining about DUMSOR,
why never if you have asking for you, why never when MPP for no more yes I near man ebia na come why never when if it's an issue bani yeah I've been brave because MPP so one has a problem ibida. Whether able to face it just a day or two, Adena Sabi more winning or media no more Sabi in kwada efomano etumususa. You must think as an elderly person now, who journalism now, who what TV so I don't know say whether you are still working as but if baby I will be a junior trial baby na jai to be na muyen. And who be NPP faced the same problem before. When we were saying they were insulting us, almost a timetable.
The person who's complaining about DUMSOR NDC because of person can hear engineers with 24-hour economy, you can at least start it. Because the last time I passed a law, no, DUMSOR a 24-hour economy law, no, a Guzita no more parliament near the pass what he be him. And they said, "I'm your contest president, Mama, here 24-hour market or Tamale, now 24-hour market, no, yeah, the day never got power market, no, and you can hear, yeah." And also Ghana for we are not ready to start the conversation about proper utilizing a go or no solar no. Inti Kanye yani ebe yusu. Inti mama mbeka any cock and bull story and say yan kola wo groma. Ye nyo mo low IQ ni bia mboti me Jimmy omon. Ye ya Jimu daho. You cannot tell any cock and bull story to anybody say 20 Kanye na edum no because of Akosombo. That is not true. Ye nyina say it's not true. It will be a one. It's not true. Akosombo Kanye less than 20%. There was so many, even we damn crying to me, my
kasa munwin ichire. You were wherever you were in 2024. MPP also experienced the same thing. 2028, 2018, they experienced the same thing. Mahama experienced the very worst DUMSOR in the history of Ghana. And you know, aye. JJ Rollins the time crani doom light. What is your beef? What is your problem? Adena debia say NDC ba power more. Na mu pese mu ya ni say mu na mu nim ye mu benso a na ye krononsem. Aden what is going on? NDC for an ankasa me blame woman.
Nti yenjai politics na the national issues like DUMSOR, galamsey, inflation, economy, any idea no. Say who NDC, who MPP, the two of them must come together and say that you build it on mine and you. And Mahama ba first one and Sana Mahama co-opposition 2016. There was some fantastic move by President Mahama Nena buying NDC here at the time, which was a year car power plants in any emergency power systems. Granted, sending boarding, but they were emergency power systems near here to show up a power generation. At that time, MPP for by just after Mahama free power 2016, MPP for by between 2017 and 2018. Now your power generation, I said good power generation. But you see, Ghana, your leaders no, and you know, and drink what kind. That's one of the problem. Because you buy na year 2016, 2016 na Mahama oh na because it's a Mahama time, no DUMSOR started around at most Mahama. And Mahama mu serious cover car power no near Mary near there buy. So we're able to not boarding into Shama Sikani and then Sabi Bru, some predators and then Quasisika.
Then Quasisa, wow, ba, Sebi, Uda Bemechi, now we can see. Now we are one of the most senior respected journalists in the system. Now we Kasachero mine, now we can't be saying Quasia, same say, wow, I am says, yeah, no minimum politicians, I am. I don't know what you gain out from them. I'm sorry, I'm saying Jimmy Sem say. So I can't quasi antimensumin get Jimmy no near Nyan score polica points and Nienko. And this in Qua, okay, I say 2016 NDC and the planning earlier. But Basa into the FN on twitching. It's a Mary Nick Kappa one of me at at least no, it gave Ghana some solid grounding in terms of energy generation. It's not at least you bet me enough for Ghana for but I feel be a Ghana for you. I feel be your money. The excuse that NDC penny ba kukatena high rise buildings about Ghana and Brosign Kesiaba Ghana will be a use air condition. Well, another cock and boo story. The time my Mahama Kofa and Mary Nika power buy, that will give us some stability. Into how can we, with the population growth now, Afibi say Ghana, no, the population will grow at 2.2% every year. It is every year, and the Ghana population 30 million as of 2016, 2017. And in the next 2 years, population betting me as a 31. And at 32. And then I say 32, it comes with corresponding energy consumption needs. Young Franca. Now for young planning, him say, Mary, half been a Bakwaja on Yan Quadjin. Oh, Nigeria for sure more my gas, be any Nigeria for Casa, said about we increase a gas. Young planning, him. And that's the difference between our broche countries be bringing. If ya wano kati wukasa wuko ya uchada pa FM. Edian now catch MPP for. During the 2028 honomu again now catch a advice I would ma NDC I didn't want to me and farm mom that time no so almost one baby mine for 8 years old I didn't know fast advice no farm mom no who say well most you nipa nti debia NDC ni ma mankwa na mudi ameri or munkwa no muni baby ameri no until when NDC comes no or bomodin so mine be year people like you people such people like you muninemu munim nsemo amoka asemba na modi mweni a ekika na modi abeye noise saa mu wia na asem na da so da ho enti what kind of advisor ewo ho a odi be mama ama sisi a ene de so nkoto ameri aden no wan ka champion before so mo so koto ameri ni bi ana modi omoto enyi yi wo